hear so much about how Palestinians brainwash their children, teach them to hate Jewish people for no reason, but this is what a video of actual brainwashed children looks like, because these kids are making videos about how much they hate Greta Thunberg and how wrong she is because she is daring to bring aid to the Gaza Strip. These children have been taught to have absolutely no compassion for the 2 million people that their country has been starving, bombarding and murdering for nearly 2 years now. They don't see Palestinians as human beings worthy of decent lives and not being subject to genocide. No, they think that the people who bring them aid are evil supporters of terror. These are incredibly young children spewing these beliefs. But it's hardly surprising Israeli news channels, Israeli media, and Israeli people are brainwashing their children to become hateful towards Palestinians and therefore desensitized to Israel's brutal crimes against them, in favor of living in a fantasy world where Palestinians hate Israelis because of anti-Semitic fanaticism. And this is all so much worse than anything that Palestinians are taught, because Palestinian children are not taught to hate Israelis. What they are taught is the Palestinian history of dispossession, marginalization, and brutalization that they have been subjected to since the advent of the Zionist project. And young Palestinians want to change that. They want to live in a free Palestine, whereas what these children are being taught is to maintain a wholly unequal status quo where the state of Palestine is occupied and destroyed by the Zionist settler colonial project. And I'm sure that someone is going to respond to this video with a photo of a Palestinian child holding a gun and saying, Israelis don't do this. And in spite of all the evidence saying otherwise, the key point towards this is all of these children who have been taught to hate and dehumanize Palestinians will grow up to serve in the IOF. They will go on to brutalize Palestinians in the West Bank, the Gaza Strip, East Jerusalem, Israel proper. So please don't hide behind this idea that Palestinians are the evil, violent monsters, when occupation and genocide, Israel's crimes, are far worse than anything that Palestinians do.